Dennis. What's your thoughts? And I know you're gonna have a little favoritism.
My
to Devon
fucking older brother is gonna fucking destroy Frankenstein. No, I'm just kidding. He's gonna. No, it's gonna be interesting. Like fucking Dennis has like a fucking hand, like a fucking
baseball.
Literally
crazy.
It's
like you
mutant,
can't even
man.
explain. Yeah, it's something fucking else, right? Like you shake LeBron's hand is massive, but it's squishy, right? Like it's like a fucking little squishmallow. You grab on to fucking Dennis's hand, and it's literally like it's fucking made out of marble, right? So
Wow.
So it's like, and it's big everywhere, right? He's got the big fucking thick knuckles, everything on him. So the dude's got a fucking powerful fucking hand. His style of pulling looks like it's changed completely from before. He'd always be kind of palm up, pulling up like King's dude. Now he's kind of more turned upside down, working through formation and everything else into it. And he's got one hell of a fucking sticky spot. You don't really see his arm ever get much straighter than here from the amount of bicep action and everything else he's done to his body. So I think we could see a real long fucking match. The thing about Devon is Devon has gained so many fucking levels over the last couple of years. I don't care what anybody fucking says. The amount of levels that man has gained, even from when he pulled Michael Todd and came in the biggest we'd ever seen him and poofiest we'd ever seen, compared to now. Like, I think this version that Devon is walking around now, even though he's 40, 50 pounds lighter, would beat that 300-pound version of Devon that we seen pull Michael Todd when he crushed him. Just with how
253 Devon
together, the amount he's been able to heal. Like, the man's been broken walking around arm wrestling the fucking world for the last 10 fucking years and just doesn't fucking stop. Now Vitacell has come into his life and a few of our lives, and like this, like I'm fucking like, I don't know if it's placebo or whatever the hell, but I can tell you first fucking hand, the shit fucking works. You know what I mean? Like, it's instant for me. And the amount of fucking trash that Devon has done to his body, and if that heals all that shit up with the amount of conditioning and everything else that the man's done over the last couple of years, you get all that put together, that's a bad motherfucker, right? Like, I don't think there's anybody on the planet that has arm wrestled even an eighth or a tenth as much as that man has spent on the fucking table. And if everything is working together and healed and all manufactured up from the stem cells, fixing everything again, like, whew, you know what I mean? Like, there ain't many people on the planet that's really going to fuck with him. And his ability, because you don't see Devon, like 2 years ago, Devon was out here hanging out there on the table. I was almost embarrassed to call him my fucking older brother, right? Because he's hanging out under the table, fucking looking at everybody's dress. But now he's actually pulling like he fucking used to arm wrestle back in the day, what made all of us fall in love with him in the first place. And he's standing up and he's looking down at his hand. He's going toe to toe, nose to nose with everybody that he's pulling. Like, the old Devon is starting to come back in a stronger, bigger, more complex, smarter fucking version than we've ever seen before, right? So I think that all he needs to do is just work his angles, drive his elbow around, and pull fucking Dennis into a position where he's not able to kind of get that cup. And I don't think that Dennis is going to be able to hang on to Devon. I just really don't. So, like, a couple years, old version of Dennis, it would have been a completely different story. It would have been one fucking hell of a match with the version we got of Devon now. But I don't know if Dennis is where he used to be. So and we haven't really seen, besides the odd practice poll, we haven't really seen him compete yet, right? So
yeah, we've only seen him against John Brzenk, and then we've seen him in the practice polls and all. So with that being said, would you have liked to see Dennis maybe had a couple of matches before this Devon match?
Well, I still think Dennis is right at that top 5 level in the fucking world. So, like, I don't see too many people that would even want to accept a match with him that could even give him something right now. Even though he's been out of it for so long, it's just a matter of how much more these guys are above each other, right? So, because there's about 4 or 5 dudes in the world right now that are pretty much untouchable. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, there ain't many fucking people that are going to go on an arm wrestling match with him and do anything with him. you know, so.
Dennis is looking dangerous in his recent training videos. He's looking bigger too.
Oh, 100%. And he's going to have to be, right? He needs to be more conditioned, because if he thinks he's going to be pulling the Devon that he pulled left arm 4.5, 5 fucking years ago, it's going to be a sad fucking day and a long trip back to fucking Russia for that boy, right?
Yep, I agree.
You look like two different worlds, bro. Devon of 2018 and now it's not even the same person. I wouldn't even recognize them. Totally different.
No, not even the same.